What is going on, y'all? Podcast episode 93. Hope everyone's doing well. Man, it's Wednesday. Just hit the gym. We're halfway through July, which is insane. We made it though. We made it. That's all that matters. Man, I actually I'm super sweaty, just left the sauna. Man, I recorded an episode yesterday, and I don't know, it just didn't feel like I had my thoughts strung together very, very well, and I just felt like I was all over the place, just kind of tired, and sort of wore out. So I scrapped it, and I wanted to come back and just redo the episode that I did yesterday. So yeah, man, definitely feel a little bit better. Still tired, still kind of a little, I guess, scrambled in the mind, but it's all good, baby. It's all good. You can't have a perfect day every day. And that was really what I talked about yesterday. It's just the fact that not every day is going to be the same. You're not going to feel on top of the world every single day. But that's okay, and we just got to keep moving. And, I'm usually not like super critical about how these episodes turn out or whatever, but I just felt like yesterday was kind of sloppy, and so I just decided to scrap it and just move on. So here we are, back at it. I got a new song out right now. It's called Locked In. First drop off the new album. And yeah, man, I'm definitely excited. I have the cover art for the album finished, and I'm looking to release another song the first Friday in August, which I believe is August 1st or August 2nd. I think it is August 1st. So August 1st, we got a new song dropping off the album. And yeah, man, I've just been out here trying to do the damn thing. Been trying to stay pretty consistent with uploading like promos to IG and TikTok. I feel like the algorithms on social media know when you're trying to promote your music, and they want you to pay to promote, so they purposefully do not share your videos out as much as they could. That's my conspiracy theory, but I do think there is some truth to it as well. And it's all good, man. One day we will pay for promo, but today is not the day. I'd rather put my money towards finishing the album, and then we can focus on the promo. So we'll get there. We're not there yet, but we will get there. I will say, man, I'm super, super pumped about this album in particular, but I am also pumped about this other album that I'm actually working on. So I'm working on two albums right now, and one is definitely a hip-hop album. That's kind of what I'm known for. That's what I started with. That's my passion. But the other is a different genre altogether. It really started with I had a song written to an R&B type beat, and it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel good. So I actually recorded the song that I had written to a different type of music, and it came out beautifully. And I was like, damn, man, maybe this is my next move. Excuse me. So I spent the next few months recording to these type of beats or this type of music, and yeah, we got, I think it's going to be 11 songs with either an interlude or an intro, but either way, it's going to be fire, man. I'm definitely excited about it. The people that I've shown, my close people, they know that I'm excited about it, and yeah, man, we're just out here doing the damn thing. I think as long as you're excited about what you're doing, you're making the right move. You know, when it feels natural, when it feels good, like you should be doing it, that's how you know. That's how you know. So, yeah, man, hope everyone's doing well, though. Can't believe tomorrow's Thursday. We're almost to the weekend again. Man, we got some fun plans, though, this weekend. I'm seeing my boy Eddie 9-Volt. He's playing in my hometown, so we're going to go check him out. And then, yeah, and then we actually, we love UFC, and I know Dustin Poirier's last fight, he's one of my favorite fighters. His last fight is this weekend, so we're definitely excited about that as well. Gonna get some family together, and yeah, man, just enjoy the weekend. Enjoy each other's company. Maybe I'll get to record a little bit. We'll see. Who knows? Yeah, man. Just pumped, man. I'm just pumped about the future. Pumped about where we're headed. It's just a blessing to be able to just live life, you know, and just be able to make decisions based on the life that we so thankfully get to live each day. You know, the fact that we can spend time as a family, the fact that we can record music whenever we want. You know, it's something that I don't take lightly, and it's something that I just thank God for. You know, the version of me 5 years ago would, if he knew the life that I live today, and all the blessings and wins that have came with these past 5 years, you know, I think I'd be pretty proud of myself. So, you know, 5 years ago, man, I had just released my third album after like a 2 or 3 year hiatus of not making music at all. So to be able to come back strong and motivated, it feels pretty damn good. To still be here, you know, 5 years, especially 5 years from 2020, because hell, we all know 2020 was crazy as shit, but you know, here we are 5 years from now, or 5 years from then, and you know, to be able to still be living a life that I once dreamt about. It's pretty fucking cool. And I'm just excited for the next 5 years. And we'll see what those next 5 years lead. You know, I hope I'm still making music 5 years from now. You know, hell, by that time we'll probably be on like album 25 or whatever, you know, who knows. But, you know, either way, to be able to spend time with my family, to live comfortably, just be able to travel and do things that I love doing. I'm okay with that. That's what I dream about. I think it's important to continue to dream, but not get so wrapped up in the shit that you're dreaming about that you forget to live in the moment. You forget to live in this present moment. You know? Because what we do today determines the next 5 years. So if we're just constantly worried about the future, you'll never really get to live your dreams. Because the life that you live today was a dream 5 years ago. So we got to live our dreams. We got to live in the moment. Even when times get tough, thoughts get scrambled, you know, we still got to live in the moment. And it's okay to scrap things. It's okay to not release everything. If it doesn't feel right, it's important to move on, to know when to let go and move forward, move on. And that's kind of how I felt yesterday. You know, it was nice because I was able to record a little bit, a podcast. But I didn't want to just record an episode just to have another episode. You know, I wanted to really kind of think about what I wanted to let out, I guess. And actually, I feel like today it's coming out more naturally. Still a little scrambled. My words are still a little scrambled. My thoughts are still a little jumbled up, but it's all good, baby. It's all good. Yeah, man. Sunny out. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm gonna go home, get a little grub, take a shower, spend some time with the fam. I don't know if I'm gonna record tonight. I haven't really been recording much recently. I just kind of been taking like a little bit of a mental break, which is nice because when I do come back to record, it's going to feel even better. But I think that's important too. And I'm only saying this because I beat myself up sometimes when I don't record, on a consistent everyday basis. But I think it goes hand in hand with knowing and recognizing when you need rest. And sometimes rest isn't just sleep. Sometimes it's mental rest. Sometimes it's family rest, where you just spend time with family and you don't really worry too much about needing to get shit done, And it's all good. It's all good to get some rest every once in a while. Especially when it's been a while since you have, taken a break. So that way when you come back refreshed, you feel good, and you can record with new mental energy and new life, I think when you try to record every single day, you sort of capture the same energy, the same vibes, the same thoughts, the same words that you did, previously. And as artists, we're constantly trying to find new ways to level up, new thoughts, new life, new words, and new stories to tell. Well, in order for us to capture that new stuff, we have to live new life. So we live it, we meditate on it, we rest, and then we come back even stronger. So we got to recognize when it's time to rest And I don't mean physically. You know, for me, I have to hit the gym every day, or do some sort of exercise, some sort of movement every day. It doesn't have to be the same excruciating exercises, or, you know, pushing myself to the max every single day. I do have to push myself and give it all I have that day. But sometimes all I have to give may not be the same extent every single day, you know? So your best looks different every day. But I think it's important when you rest and recover and just soak up new energy, soak up new vibes, you know? Yeah, man. I don't mean to ramble, but that's just kind of where I'm at. So learning to rest, recognize when rest is needed. And it's those spaces in between that create the beauty. You know? That's one thing I actually kind of learned, you know, obviously from reading, but learned from one of my friends, Sadistic. When he raps, his flow, his cadences are so creative because he knows when to pause. He knows when to put a space in. And when you add spaces, it just creates this this wow effect. Like, damn, it's beautiful because of the space that you add in there. So sometimes it's not always what we do. Sometimes it's the space in between what we do that adds to the beauty of what we do. And that's a bar. That's a bar, baby. So I'll leave off with that. I hope everyone has a good rest of your week. This podcast, episode 93. 93 is a lucky number for me. It's the year I was born. And maybe that's another reason why I wanted to scrap the shit that I did yesterday. Come back even stronger and deliver a message that I felt like I needed to hear more than anything. So, recognize when rest is needed. Much love. We'll talk soon. Peace.